Jean, a nostalgic collector in his 50s, wandered into an antique shop one gloomy afternoon. He had always been drawn to objects steeped in history, yearning to possess fragments of the past. Curiosity shone in his eyes as he gazed around the dark and dusty shop until the ringing bell above the door announced his arrival. The antiquarian, an elderly man with a piercing gaze, emerged from the shadows behind the counter. With an enigmatic smile, he greeted Jean. "Hello, how can I help you?" "I'm looking for something unique. I love objects with a history," Jean replied, excitement bubbling in his voice. The antiquarian's eyes twinkled mischievously. "I have just the thing for you. Follow me." Guiding Jean to the back of the shop, they approached a large mirror obscured by a tattered cloth. With a flourish, the antiquarian removed the covering, revealing an ancient, ornate mirror that immediately captivated Jean. "It's beautiful. What's its story?" he asked, his voice tinged with amazement. "They say this mirror has the power to reveal trapped souls and past events," the antiquarian explained, his tone turning serious. "But be careful. It sometimes shows things one would rather not see." Despite the warning, Jean felt an inexplicable urge to possess it. "I'll take it." That night, in the sanctuary of his living room, Jean installed the mirror. Warm lamplight bathed the room, casting dancing shadows. He sat before the mirror, whispering, "Show me what you have to reveal." The mirror remained unresponsive, and Jean sighed, disappointment creeping in. As he rose to leave, a blurry figure flickered in the reflective surface, unnoticed by Jean. Later, Jean sat in front of the television, a news broadcast capturing his attention. The anchor revealed an old photo of his family, the Duval heritage. This old house, belonging to the Duval family, is reputed to be haunted after the mysterious disappearance of several family members. Troubled, Jean turned off the TV and glanced at the mirror, catching a fleeting glimpse of a woman crying. Startled, he approached the mirror. "Who are you?" he questioned, but received no answer. A single tear traced the woman's cheek, vanishing into the glass. Unable to sleep, Jean returned to the mirror in the dead of night, a lit candle in hand. "Show me who you are," he commanded. The mirror flickered, revealing a terrifying scene. The crying woman within the halls of the old Duval manor, pursued by a menacing shadow. Jean watched in horrified silence. "Help me," she pleaded, just before the shadow overtook her and the vision vanished. Driven by a need to understand, Jean delved into his family's murky past at the local library the next day. He unearthed articles of the tragic and mysterious events tied to the Duval manor. Everything is connected to this mirror, he realized, discovering a ritual to free trapped souls. That night, Jean prepared the ritual with trembling hands, surrounding himself with candles and symbolic items. "I'm going to free you," he declared. As he chanted the incantations, the mirror blazed with light, ghostly figures emerging from its depths. The woman appeared, her gratitude palpable, but so did the shadow, eager to thwart Jean's efforts. Determined, Jean shouted, "By the light of these souls, I free you." An explosion of light surged through the room, banishing the shadow and sending the spirits to peace. Come morning, Jean awoke on the floor, the mirror now serene, no longer a portal to the tormented past. He sighed in relief, knowing it was over. The camera slowly pulled back, revealing Jean at peace in his living room, freed from the mirror's haunting echoes.